Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unmanned, the DOT delays NPRM on remote ID of UAVs. UAvionix provides free receivers for Hurricane Dorian recovery efforts. And Ainafi FPV puts you in the cockpit of Parrot's revolutionary drone. Welcome to Aero-News Network's Airborne-Unmanned, a weekly news program covering all things unmanned. In partnership with AUVSI, the Association for Unmanned Vehicle Systems International. I'm Sophie Herlock. The DOT has delayed the publication of an NPRM concerning remote identification of UAVs until December 20th of this year, with the comment period open through February 1st of 2020. The rulemaking project was initiated back in February of 2018 and would implement systems for remote identification of certain unmanned aircraft systems. This would further address any security and law enforcement concerns regarding the further integration of these aircraft into the national airspace, while also enabling greater operational capabilities by these same aircraft. The delay was met with disappointment by the AUVSI, and Association President and CEO Brian Wynn stated, "The need for remote identification cannot be overstated. Remote ID is necessary for enabling advanced and expanded operations, such as flight over people and beyond line of sight, which will provide significant benefits throughout our economy and society." In the next Unmanned Minute, we'll be taking a quick look at news making rounds of the unmanned vehicle communities. Canada Post, in partnership with London Drugs and Indro Robotics, successfully completed Canada's first ever BVLOS flight carrying pharmaceuticals via drone, from a London Drugs pharmacy to remote Salt Spring Island in British Columbia. Canada Post was selected along with Indro Robotics in 2018 to participate in Transport Canada's BVLOS drone trials. The proposal focused on testing BVLOS capabilities over open water and partnering to test the delivery of prescription medication to remote areas. AiRXOS has concluded real-world flight operations for the FAA's first phase of the Unmanned Aircraft System Traffic Management Pilot Program. The UPP was designed to identify the initial set of industry and FAA capabilities required to support UTM operations. Throughout the UPP, AiRXOS supported internal and external flight operators while demonstrating live UTM operations through its air mobility platform at all sites and providing simulated UAS operations across all three programs. UTM provider Altitude Angel is launching the world's first Just Culture incident reporting system for drone pilots and operators. With no industry-wide function currently available for drone pilots and operators to report unplanned events, they or their drones are involved in an opportunity is being missed to share learning about such instances and prevent them being avoidably repeated. The system emulates the approach already successfully established in manned aviation, where mandatory occurrence reports and voluntary occurrence reports are submitted following incidents. The FAA, NASA, and their partners in a pilot program that is laying the groundwork for a UAS traffic management system successfully demonstrated how such a system can work in the future. The demonstrations conducted at 3 separate test sites selected by the FAA for the UAS traffic management pilot program showed multiple beyond visual line of sight drone operations can be safely conducted at low altitudes and airspace where FAA air traffic services are not provided. Now back to the rest of the news. UAvionix offered free pingRX unmanned aircraft system ADS-B receivers to first responders and UAS service organizations participating in rescue and recovery efforts associated with Hurricane Dorian. pingRX is a dual-frequency ADS-B receiver designed for use on board a UAS. Retailing for $249 and weighing 5 grams, pingRX can provide the operator with a digital view of ADS-B-equipped aircraft in the airspace up to hundreds of miles away. When integrated with compatible autopilot, such as ARDU Pilot, Pixhawks, PX4, or the Cube. Local ADS-B traffic is displayed on the ground control station display. The FAA's mandate for ADS-B out equipage on manned aircraft has a deadline of January 1st, 2020, so equipage levels are currently high. Users are cautioned, however, that equipage is not at 100%, so reliance on ADS-B as a sole means of detect and avoid is not advised. The ANAFI FPV drone from Parrot puts the operator in the cockpit of Parrot's new ultra-portable UAV. The aircraft delivers live, immersive video from its 180-degree tilting camera to the included cockpit glasses. Parrot says that the ANAFI FPV boasts in-depth manual controls for piloting and imaging, 4K HDR video, and 21-megapixel images, easy-to-use modes and presets, portability, long battery life, and on-the-go USB-C charging. The FPV experience is undertaken by pairing a smartphone to the ANAFI FPV with the FreeFlight 6.6 app, placing the phone in the included cockpit glasses, placing them on your head, and taking flight. The brand new FPV interface in FreeFlight 6.6 is a sample streamlined heads-up display with an immersive, unobstructed view of your aerial acrobatics. Any safety alerts or geofencing limits are automatically highlighted in your field of view. 2 new flight presets join ANAFI's exciting menu of options. Available in FreeFlight 6.6, the new additions allow ANAFI FPV pilots to expand their creativity via a touch screen. The ANAFI FPV all-in-one pack retails at $799. That wraps up this week's episode of Airborne-Unmanned. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, and tweet us. For more information on the innovative world of all things unmanned, head over to auvsi.org and airborne-unmanned.net. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.